Hi, my name is Michelle and welcome to the Roll to Release class with tennis balls. So for this session, we're going to decompress the low back and the neck. So what you need is 2 tennis balls and that's it, and a mat to take some of the pressure off of the tennis balls in case you're pretty tight. So where we're going to start is our low back decompression. So you need one or both of your tennis balls, and what you're going to do is you're going to find the very base of your tailbone and you're going to place one ball on either side of your tailbone on the inside edge of your bum. So you're going to be on your glutes, not on your back. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie down on our back. You're going to bend your knees and you're going to lift your hips. You're going to take those tennis balls, place them on either side of your tailbone on the inside edge of your glutes. And so the way you're going to notice if you're in the right spot is by your hip bones. So if your hip bones are pointing towards your knees, the tennis balls are up a little bit too high. If your hip bones are pointing towards your chest, the tennis balls are a bit too low. So they should be pointing directly to the ceiling, and that's going to be the proper spot for where the tennis ball should be. Then what I want you to do is I want you to bring your knees together and separate your feet apart into tented knee position. And this just allows our SI joint to relax and not take on so much pressure. And you should feel with the tennis balls where they are, a light pressure into the low back or into your tailbone. Then take your arms out to the side, roll your shoulder blades back and down and turn the palm of the hands up. And just for a moment, I want you to close your eyes and we're gonna focus on remaining still and on our breath. So we're allowing our body a moment in time to settle into the release, to understand the pressure that we're creating is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So staying here and resting in your breath with your eyes closed, I want you to take a focus on your breath, on your inhales and your exhales, and trying to match the count of the breath. So maybe in order to stay focused on your breath, you focus on a 4-count inhale and a 4-count exhale. And as you're breathing, I want you to focus your breath into your belly. So imagine that your belly is a balloon. And as you inhale, you are filling that balloon with as much air as you possibly can, expanding the belly. And then on your exhale, you're letting all the air go out of the balloon, pulling the belly into the spine. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale the air out. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. And let's do 3 more of those. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And on your exhale this time, separate your knees apart. Bring your feet underneath your knees. Now we're going to begin to move. So I want you to take your left leg, extend it out so the back of the kneecap comes to the floor. Then draw your right knee into your chest and hug the knee in. Now I want you to imagine that you have a wall right against your left foot. I want you to press that left heel into the wall as you draw your right knee in and start to feel a nice opening through that left psoas or front of the hip. Staying here, I just want you to rotate your right ankle. So just nice, gentle rotations with the ankle. And then circle the other direction. Keep thinking about pressing that left heel away from you. And then I want you to relax the ankle, draw the knee in a little bit closer and hold for a couple breaths. So just think about as the right knee draws in, the left heel presses away from you, separating the hips, creating space. And then release that, extend the right leg out, draw the left knee in, and repeat the same thing on the other side. So draw the knee in, press the right heel away from you like you're pushing it into a wall. And then as you draw the knee in, start to circle that the left ankle. And then circle the other direction. Nice big circle, nice big rotations with that ankle. Good. And then relax your ankle, draw the knee in, push the heel away, hold that there. Good. And then release that. Bring both feet to the floor. Separate your feet to the edges of your mat. And from here, we're just gonna start to rock the knees right and left. So just a gentle rock of the knees right and left. And you might feel like you can feel the pressure of your body move onto the right ball and then to the left ball, just a gentle change from right to left side. We're just giving a little massage to the inside of the glutes, releasing and decompressing right around the spine. And then we're gonna bring the knees over to the left side. So both knees over to the left side so you feel more weight into your left ball, okay? And then you're gonna bring your left foot off the floor and we're gonna start to draw circles with the left knee. So use your knee as a driver, draw the knee in towards your chest and then circle it out and around and back down and in. So draw the knee in, circle out and around and then back in and do it again. Draw the knee in, circle out and around. Good, let's do it 2 more times. Draw the knee in, circle out and around, and 1 more time. And now we're gonna switch the direction of the circle. So you're gonna extend the leg out, take the knee out and around, and then bring it towards the chest. Extend out and around and into the chest. Again, out and around and in, and 1 more time. Perfect. And then bring that left foot to the floor. Roll yourself over to the right so you feel more weight in the right ball. And we're going to repeat the same thing. So bring the right foot off the floor, draw the right knee into the chest, circle out and around and down. And now as you move, you can think about your breath work on this side. So 1 breath, an inhale and an exhale should equal 1 circle. We want to try and move through these movement patterns by guided by our breath. Because if we can move with a slow, controlled breath, we put ourselves into what's called our parasympathetic state, which is our calming state in our body. So the calmer we become when we're doing releases, the more open the body will accept the release. 1 more time on this side. And now go ahead and switch the directions. Take the knee out and then back in and down. Keeping that pressure on the right ball the whole time. Let's do 1 more. And then come back to center, place the feet on the floor, and again, go back to your tented knee position, arms out to the side. And just allow yourself a moment to reset in your start position. And then what we're gonna do before we go to the neck is we're gonna assess how that feels. So bring your feet underneath your knees, lift the hips up, grab the balls out from underneath you, and now extend the legs out and allow your body a moment to notice how your hips feel. So what you should feel is more grounded into the mat with your hips. You might feel some warming sensation right around the tailbone and an evenness between your right and left side. From here, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana with your legs, with extended legs. 1 ball in each hand. You're gonna take them to the base of your skull, right at your occipital bone, so the base of the skull. Take your arms out to the side. So we're gonna do a decompression for the neck now. So base of the skull, arms out to the side, elbows down. If this is not comfortable on your low back, feel free to bend your knees and return back to that tented knee position. From here, you're just gonna find a neutral position with your chin. So we don't want it tucked and we don't want it pointing towards the ceiling, just a neutral, comfortable position with the chin. And you should feel some light pressure on the back of the head. This is a great thing to do for headaches. And now just settle into your breath, allowing your elbows to relax deep into the floor. And again, you can close your eyes and refocus your attention on that belly breath. So settling here for a moment of stillness allows your body to accept that pressure that you're creating and allows you to get out of what's called your fight or flight response in your body. So your body is realizing that this is a good thing, not a bad thing. So let's just take 2 more deep breaths right here. And now we're going to begin with a nod of the chin. So you're going to take your chin to the chest And then chin to ceiling. Chin to chest. Chin to ceiling. 2 more. And then I want you to come back to a neutral position with your head, and we're going to turn our head towards the right and then turn to the left. Try not to lift your head off of the ball. Just sort of slide from side to side. Just feeling a gentle massage across the back of the neck. And then I want you to turn your head over to the left, stay there, and start to draw circles with your chin. So now you should feel more pressure on the left ball than you do on the right. And now circle the other direction. Good, and now let's go to the right and do the same thing. Push down into the right ball and draw circles with your chin. And switch direction of the circle. And then come back to center and find that neutral position where we started. And just give one more rest here. And then let's go ahead and remove the tennis balls out from behind your neck. Once again, extend the legs out. Finding that Shavasana one last time, and just noticing how the back of the neck feels and how the hips feel. Finding that full rest position, release of tension through the neck and the low back and the hips. And then go ahead and draw the knees into the chest and just hug the knees in. Gentle rock side to side. And then rolling yourself to your side to come up into a seated position. And just taking a comfortable seated position, and we'll just quickly mobilize the neck before we finish. So we're going to turn our head towards our right shoulder. You're going to look down towards the shoulder, grab onto the back of your head, and just give it a gentle pull. And then release, and then the other side. Turn, look down, gentle pressure, and release, and do that one more time on each side. So turn to the right, look down, press on the back of the head, and one more time to the left, look down, press, and release, and back to center. Thank you so much for joining me for our low back and neck decompression. Have a great day.